This here is from The Independent. Donald Trump Jr. reveals bizarre new conspiracy theory about why Sean Diddy Combs was arrested. This might get slightly political. I don't do politics, however, when something political directly crosses what I'm covering, like it does now, well, maybe a little bit. Here we go. Donald Trump Jr. has peddled an unfounded conspiracy theory suggesting that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested so celebrities who were affiliated with him would endorse his father's opponent, Kamala Harris. And they say that Combs was arrested for videotaping and coercing women and forcing them into these freak-offs. Let's note, men as well were forced and coerced. Combs was arrested in September on not safe for work trafficking and racketeering charges. Federal prosecutors alleged that Combs and his associates threatened, abused, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his desires, which allegedly included forcing victims into engaging in recorded, not safe for work activity, which he referred to as freak-offs. And they say that one lawsuit alleges underage women were involved and also Prince Harry. Interesting thing to tie together there. But we know Harry likes older women, right? Because Meghan's a bit older than him. Alright, I digress. Now, the former president's oldest son has claimed these celebrities are endorsing Harris for payment or because they were on a Diddy party list. I'm not quite making the connection. Like, if they got arrested for this and they support Harris, doesn't that make them look worse? There is some interesting timing, we must admit, around the election and this arrest. I mean, it happened, what, a month and a half before the election or something? I mean, I'm just not exactly sure who benefits because Trump is seen with Diddy quite a lot in some pictures, not at the parties, but with Diddy. Kamala also is seen with Diddy and praising Diddy, so it's just like Diddy knows everybody. So I can't quite see how someone gets the advantage. Seems somewhat neutral. And they quote Don here, "We're seeing unprecedented amounts of pay for play again," Trump Jr. said on his podcast Triggered on Monday night. Again, none of this is organic. It's a paid influencer operation, know that. The celebrities who aren't getting paid are probably getting paid another way because they're on you-know-whose list I won't quite say, and the Diddy Party list. I mean, celebrities are probably on some of those lists. Yes, that much is true. As far as it being organic, I don't know. Tough to say. But make no mistake, the timing is fishy. We all saw that, how magically Diddy gets busted and all of a sudden everyone's endorsing the Democrat just out of nowhere, he said. To be fair, I think they would have anyway. Musicians and actors are pretty much stock, lock, and barrel, follow the leader. So I can't quite say they wouldn't have done it anyway. And they say Don had no evidence, no shit. It's Don Trump Jr. He's not going to have some evidence, text messages, video, recorded phone calls. He's talking on a podcast. I'm not sure he's actually claiming to put this out there legally or anything. He's just talking shit on a podcast. For example, Taylor Swift endorsed President Joe Biden in 2020 before encouraging fans to vote for Harris this year. And Beyonce did, and Cardi B, who has a real gutter mouth, by the way. And some others they list. That's what I'm saying. To keep it real, man, they would have endorsed anyway. And they say that the election is neck and neck. By the time you see this video, it'll probably mostly be over. But we're not getting into that. I'm covering this because it's Diddy news, not because Don Jr. is making news. But Don Jr. happens to be big enough where I'll cover the opinion. And you gotta admit, it's pretty silly. It's pretty funny. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.